What's up, Niner fans? My name is JT Magnum. Welcome to Niner News. First and foremost, I want you guys to look at the Twitter. Right underneath the little television screen there, it says @JT_Magnum816. Please follow that for all my sports updates and all my sports news. I separated it from my old Twitter @OptimusMagnum because Optimus Magnum is more of my gaming name. It's been my gaming channel name for like the longest time. And I'm trying to separate the two, especially with MagnumSports.com launching. I want to be able to tweet things out, get everything sorted, and I will have a MagnumSports.com, a Magnum Sports Twitter as well for other things as well. We'll, that'll all get sorted out in the end. But right now, follow @JT_Magnum for all my sporting updates, news, and tweets about all kinds of sports related topics. And so let's get to the nitty gritty. Aldon Smith messed up again, caught for a DUI, hit and run. Apparently he got into a run-in with his neighbor, hit the car. Apparently he's been drinking again. He says he's not, but we don't know what happens. But the Niners released him today anyways. They're tired of the bull crap. It's 5 arrests since 2012. And I'm not mad per se at him. I'm just disappointed. But the fact remains, and hear me out people, but the fact remains he's a man, he's a person, and what I'm sad for is him personally, and I wish him the best. Like, I hope he gets better. I don't know what this deal is. I don't know what his problem is personally. I don't know if it's on the field. I don't know if he's just got issues mentally or what's going on, and I don't mean that in a funny way. I mean that in all seriousness. Aldon Smith needs some help. And us as fans, we get mad really fast and we just say, cut him, release him, forget him, screw him. I can't believe he did this to the team. And, we jump on people about the team, and we're not on the 49ers team. We're fans. We're fans of them. And we take things to heart like they did it to us. But you got to remember, he's doing it to himself. And, if you're a fan of the 49ers, if you're a fan of Aldon Smith, reach out to the guy on Twitter. Reach out to him somehow, via whatever way you can, and just let the guy know that you're there for him. Let the guy know that if he needs anything, you're there for him. Whether it be just to tweet nice things or whatever he wants or needs, let him know that people are out there showing support for a guy that has some trouble, and that whatever way you can help him. I mean, it's not a bad thing to do. It's not a horrible thing to do. It's not It's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, reaching out to another person and telling them that you care about them. And I just feel really bad for Aldon Smith. But moving on to the next topic, obviously, with his release, the 49ers saved a bunch of cap room, which is a good thing, but with his release, we also lose a great pass rusher and a talented, young, up-and-coming, pass rushing beast, along with a guy that can stuff the run. And now some other guys got to step up, and the 49ers definitely have those guys. I'm here to tell you not to panic. A lot of these 49er fans that came from 2012 and up, or 2011 and up, they're the panickers. They don't know the team really. They don't know how they've drafted. They don't know how the 49ers are. They're the guys who panicked when Deshaun Goldson was let go. They were the guys who panicked when Dante Whitner was let go. They panic for everything, and I'm not a panicker. I don't panic, because I know what the 49ers have done. I know the kind of guys that they drafted, and I know the guys that had waiting in the wings. And I'm pretty excited about that, and I'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's talk about Paul Gutierrez, the BSPN reporter who keeps writing every bad article he can about the 49ers. If you have a chance, go on ESPN, NFL Nation blog, NFL Nation 49ers, look at all his articles. Every article is about who the players the 49ers had that they lost. Every article is about how Patrick Willis retired, Chris Borland retired, Ray McDonald was released, now Aldon Smith was released. They lost this, they lost that. Michael Iupati to the Cardinals. They lost all these players. You got to remember, guys, the 49ers can't sign everybody. They had a load of talent, and they believe in the talent that they have. They're not going to spend a lot of money on guys that aren't worth the money in their opinion, and they need to sign other guys that they like for the future. And the 49ers draft talent. They have a lot of young talent. They have a lot of great talent. The team went 8-8 last year, remember, with a lot of guys injured. Paul Gutierrez doesn't know that. Mr. Paul G, I like to call him, doesn't know that. He's a BS reporter who just reports off blue crap, likes to just report anything that he can think of that has anything to do bad with the Niners. And I hate to say it because it just, you know, it doesn't seem like somebody would do that, but that's exactly what he's doing. He reports horrible articles on the Niners. He doesn't talk about the players that they have now. He doesn't talk about the up and coming stuff that they've drafted in the future for the future. But you know what? He will after this year because, you know, he's going to be on that bandwagon when he has no choice when the Niners start doing well on defense. So we'll see what happens with that. But like I said, the Niners went 8-8 last year with 18 guys on injured reserve. 18. The Niners could have easily went 12-4 last year. Easily. So this team wasn't that bad that everybody thinks, and they're returning a lot of that talent this year. Maybe they lost a lot of the key guys, yes, for free agency, but some of those guys were old. Patrick Willis was getting old. His feet weren't holding up, and neither was Justin Smith. He just wasn't holding up anymore. Now we got these young up-and-comers, Quentin Dial, Tank Carradine. We got Darnell Dockett, who's our veteran leader now. We got a lot of guys coming in that can play ball, and I'm ready for it. But anyways, let's talk about the inside linebackers or outside linebackers. 49ers drafted Eli Harold to, and a lot of people panicked. Why they drafted him? Why do we need him? Why? Well, this is why. Because they didn't trust whether Aldon Smith was going to be good or not, and he let them down. And now we have Eli Harold, Ahmad Brooks, and promising Aaron Lynch, who last year had a great year, while Aldon Smith was gone. So Ahmad Brooks has come into camp. He looks great. He's slimmed down. He's very athletic. They said he's ready to play. And looked like from him maybe possibly getting traded or released, we didn't know what the situation was going to be with Ahmad Brooks, to now Ahmad Brooks being the starter on the outside. Well, he was going to be a starter anyways, but starting outside with Aaron Lynch most likely, with Eli Harold coming in nickel situations. And Eli Harold, I've heard nothing but good things, that he has surprising strength, like he can actually bull rush. He's got a crazy spin move, aka Dwight Freeney. And on top of that, his first step is sick. In other words, his first step is extremely fast. So we're going to see what happens with him, but him coming in on pass rushing situations is going to be good for the Niners because, they're going to get a lot of pass rush out of them. And the Niners also have two great inside linebackers in Bowman and Nick Moody, who is finally stepping in that inside linebacker role. I think he's going to take the job from Will Hoyt. I think Will Hoyt's, him being hurt is hampering him. And on top of that, Nick Moody, it seems like he's just up and coming. The guy is fast, former safety, so he can cover. He can cover tight ends. He can cover those people over the middle, and you don't lose a beat with him because he's a former safety. He knows how to cover, and he's learning that inside linebacker spot next to one of the best linebackers in the NFL in Bowman. So where are they slipping again? With that defensive line being strong, that inside linebacker being stabilized, inside linebacker position being stabilized, outside linebacker still strong even with Aldon Smith gone. So where are they slipping again? Where's that fall from grace, Mr. Paul Gutierrez, that you just wrote? How do you write the Niners fall from grace when you don't know the players? How do you know that? How do you know that? It just blows my mind that somebody can write stuff like that. It just, without even knowing what's going on, just completely just blasting them. So go to BSPN, check out the NFL Nation blog, give Paul G a piece of your mind, because I can't, because every time I go on there, my comments get deleted, somehow magically get deleted. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's strange. And I'm not even that mean. I just say comments, and he must not like it, the fact that I'm a sports network, so I'm saying stuff, or maybe people have come to my channel from ESPN because his article stinks so bad, and maybe I got better news about the 49ers and I'm more enthusiastic about my team, so maybe that's the case. But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you think about the Aldon Smith release. Let me know what you think about how the 49ers move on from this, how they move on from the future. And let me know what you think about Paul Gutierrez. I keep calling him Arias, but it's Paul Gutierrez. Let me know what you think about him and what you think about BSPN letting this guy write for him. My goodness. And shout out to Rombo Sports. If you haven't seen him, make sure you know, he'll probably be in my comment section. If he is, click on him, watch his YouTube videos. He has an awesome 49er podcast. I love watching it. I didn't even know how I missed it all this time that he's been doing it, but I'm glad I started watching it now. He's a great guy to watch, and you know, very positive. We need positivity. Positivity, you know, you guys panic. No panicking. Positivity, man. The Niners are gonna do fine. The team will be fine. They're learning. They got a great coach. I know that everybody loves Harbaugh, but he was hindering them, man. It just seemed like he was holding them back. I got other news about that for another day, but I'm running out of time here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like, and peace. JT Magnum signing out. Peace, y'all.